Great morning, each and every single one of you guys. I hope that you're having a great and fabulous morning. It is Sunday, and it is a spectacular day here in Boyd City, Arizona. It is actually 59 degrees right now, 59 degrees, okay? That's not why you jumped in, because I'm not a meteorologist, and I didn't come to give you the weather. What I did come to give you is some absolutely fabulous news, okay? So, yesterday, I sat down with a great friend of mine here in this community, and I had a wonderful, blessed opportunity to share love, to be a blessing, and to admire her ability of self-confidence. That was absolutely extraordinary. Just a wonderful time of dialogue. Too blessed to be stressed. I'm gonna get to my point here shortly. Don't go nowhere, because I do have something for you. Then Sarah and myself went to go enjoy some fellowship and enjoy some great friends and have a wonderful time with one of my former students and athletes. And I had a great time. I've never been to this joint. It's called Pirates Cove, and I had a wonderful time there. As I left, I get a call from the ultimate coach. Steve, if you're watching, I hope that you're being careful as you drive. May the Lord bless you. But it was a wonderful opportunity. Steve Hodgson is a great coach. My man lives in Mesa. His business is ran in Phoenix and all over the world. And so he calls me. He's like, hey, I'm driving through. I'm going to stop by. I looked at my wife. I said, Steve, we're about midway home from that area of Lake Havasu from where you're at. I said, so we'll see you soon. Now I'm getting to this, okay? Hold on. Hold your horses right now, okay? Just give me a second. I get home, and after Steve leaves, we're about to break bread and have dinner. I notice I have to go get ice. So I go get ice. I get a text from one of my athletes, another one of my athletes. Now, again, I'm not saying all these things to impress you. I'm saying these things to press upon you. Again, I'm not saying these things to impress you. I am saying these things and sharing these things and expressing these things and telling you these things to press upon you. For those who follow me on Instagram, or on Snapchat, or on LinkedIn, you notice that I posted an actual screenshot of what my athlete sent me. You see, years ago when I was coaching, I used to push these athletes, these student athletes. I used to push them so hard to where they would break, crying. Now, where did I get that mentality or that attitude? I learned it from other coaches at the next level. And I watched what they were doing. And I listened to what they were doing. And I practiced what they were doing. What he sent me was his very first senior opportunity to go into the season as a running back. Now, he ran for 189 yards, touchdown, 23 receptions, and 1 interception as a defensive player. Again, I'm not saying these things to impress you, but to press upon you. All these these tangible, these detailed things that happen in life don't happen just because. You don't have millionaires stop by the house to pay you a visit. Billionaires of wealth and knowledge stop by the house to pay you a visit because you're a billionaire. No. Young individuals don't attract to people that are at an optimum, at an altitude. They don't surround themselves around there. So when I seen this text, people reach out to other people when their frequency is in line with theirs. One more time. People reach out to other people when their alignment, that vibration, is in sequence with theirs. I'm just being 100 with you. You think I'm playing? Yo, do the research. I've spent 5 strong years at understanding these principles, understanding these rules. And I used to be a rule breaker. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like following rules. I hated rules. I hated them. I lived in a boys' orphanage where we had to literally follow the rules. You know, we had over 100 rules in this orphanage, and we had to follow them. I hated rules. There's some rules that we don't like as human beings. We don't like them. The golden rule. Nobody likes that rule. You know what I'm saying? John, what's going on, brother? But I see everybody on you. Hey, thank you guys so much for sharing this moment with me and definitely sacrificing just a few moments to listen to what I'm sharing with you. But I'm going to get to the bottom line right now because it all comes down to this. When you get this particular attitude, and I'm not talking about a positive and a negative attitude, but although it does go in sequence with what I'm about to share with you. You see, those people that aligned last night or yesterday will align today only because of this particular attitude. I'm going to say this magic formula. It's very easy. It's called it's necessary. I pointed out to this athlete, John. I pointed out to this athlete, Ken. I said it's necessary. Now hold up one second. I gotta get me a coffee. Hold up. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Absolutely too blessed to be stressed. I do need a caramel macchiato.
Okay.
And make that a venti. And I will have an additional shot, please. Like not like I really need a lot of energy, but definitely. Okay.
Do you want it that hot or ice?
Ooh, it's 61 degrees outside. I'm gonna go hot today.
Okay.
And then I do need a medium pink drink.
Alrighty. Anything else today?
That it?
11:22.
Thank you so much. So it's very easy. All right, you ready? Here we go. It is necessary to wake up each and every single day with a smile. It is necessary to approach every single person you meet in life with this, hey, how you doing, optimistic attitude. It is necessary that when you wake up with the full gratitude of everything that has happened to you in the past because, hey, reality, everything that happened yesterday is now behind. That's the past. What I do to hear from here on out is the future. Again, it was Ralph Waldo Emerson that said this. It's not what lies beneath you. It's not what lies ahead of you. That is a comparison with what lies in you. You know what I'm saying? And there's so much truth to that. Because when you look at what lies within you, the kingdom of God that lies within you, that spirit, that ability, that soul, that heart, that mind that lies within you, what are you feeding it? It's necessary to feed the mind and feed the heart and feed the soul. It is necessary. As Steve Hardison, we were sitting down at the dinner table and we were talking about information, and he shared a wonderful and exquisite book with us. And so I purchased it on Amazon. And I'll share that book a little later, especially if you're a part of the MLB club that I set up. And for those that don't know that are watching right now, I have a separate page, unlike this personal page or my business page, but I have a personal page. It's called MLB, and it stands for Motivational Leadership Books. Again, MLB. And I set that page up to add volumes of different leadership books or books that are self-help that I have read, that I've gone through, that I've shared throughout the years. Again, 5 years in this area, Steve was looking at, and his library is huge. I'm serious, like no joke. And the man is phenomenal. They call him the ultimate coach. Look him up, www.theultimatecoach.com. I guarantee you, go check him out, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you compare a coach. Okay, you'll see what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, he shared this book, and he went up to my library in my home, and he started looking at the books, and he took a couple pictures of some books that he did not have, and he wanted to add to his library. And I know for a fact that I'm an avid learner, but I'm also one of those individuals that believe that your library should be bigger than your TV. Did you hear what I said? I'm like Warren Buffett, all the way when it comes to that particular era. Learning is earning. And I still apply pressure to every individual I meet, that today's readers are tomorrow's leaders. It's necessary of what you put up here. It's necessary of what drives you here. It is necessary of what you feed the internal soul. What are you feeding it? I could turn on the news right now. I'd rather communicate with you, carry on a dialogue with you. I see you, John. Yep, excellent. Hey, I just wanted to share something that, again, waking me up early in the morning with energy, waking me up with the lungs of inspiration, waking me and putting my feet on God's green earth, and just excited about today. Excited. How do you get to that? You train every single day. How do you get to that level? I've researched, like I said, 5 years of researching these individuals. 5 years of researching these individuals and seeing, how do you wake up with so much energy? How do you wake up with such a positive attitude? How do you wake up and do all this? You know, that's what it boils down to. It's training. It's training. Thank you so much. Training every single day, in every single way you train. You see those athletes, they train every single day. If they want to be the best, they got to work at being the best. And that's all my goal is to be the best in my field. You know what? I believe it was, give me a second. Oh, come back to me, Frank. I believe it was either Warren Buffett or, come back to me. It'll come back to me right now, hold on. It was either Warren Buffett Bill Gates. I knew it'd come back to me. Bill Gates says if you really want to learn one specific field, you'll read a book in that area. Thank you so much. Have a good day, okay? You'll read a book in that area and you'll grow in that area. And not just one book, but every book you can find, every audio you can find. As one of my friends that I spoke with yesterday at this particular joint, that was one of the things that she said, Coach, I'm not a big reader. She goes, I do a lot of audio. I said, great, phenomenal. There's nothing wrong with audio. I got audio. My vehicle is a library on wheels. I have a bunch of audio. I got things from Og Mandino. I got things from Napoleon Hill. I got things from, who else? Steve Harvey and Dr. Eric Thomas and Miles Monroe and John Maxwell. I got all kinds of stuff. Grant Cardone and Robert Kiyosaki. I got stuff in the vehicle because it helps to continue to feed the mind and the soul. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Hey, Tony Evans. I got stuff from preachers. You got to get to that point of training. It's necessary, and that's the bottom ingredient. When you get to this particular place in life of understanding it is necessary, that's when real movement happens. I'm just saying, you may have a different perspective, but I'm gonna go off of what I have learned over the 5 years. It's necessary. It is necessary. I'm going to go off of those individuals that I've seen, that I have come to understand, that I've invited in my home over the years, and I'm going to share their tips and advantages, which is, it's necessary. So, it is Sunday. It is God's day, right? Every single day is God's day, not just one particular day. But it is Sunday. And the driving question for you today is, what are you doing with the time and the opportunity that He has given you? What will you do today? Because today today, this morning, when you watch this feed right now, is the most crucial part of your day. If you got through the whole video and you watch this whole thing, for those watching the replay, if you watch this whole thing, now is the time that you understand that it is necessary for you to turn off the dang freaking social media and get tuned in to what you want to do tomorrow. I'm just saying, be blessed, have a great and fabulous day, and as every single day I say, making a masterpiece, baby, you already know.